Happy Thursday, friends. Actually, for me, it's a late Wednesday night. It's 10:38 p.m. here on the West Coast in Southern California. But I wanted to get this recorded for Thrifty Thursday before tomorrow, so I can record some other videos. Hopefully my lighting is okay. Back here, I'm at my desk, so I just have a big floor lamp and my desk lamp, and yeah, that's the lamps I have. And I have my daughter's cat down here staring at me like he wants more food, and I just fed him. So anyways, welcome to another episode of Thrifty Thursday. This is the episode y'all have been waiting for. Today we're going to talk about Tinkertopia. Friends, I could live at that store. I could live there. I'm glad there's a picture of this here. So they have a bag system. We're going to start out with that. Okay, so there's that. They do sessions where you can reserve. You can reserve spaces there. I'm going to apologize if I'm all over the place because I'm so excited about this video. But again, here is their information. I will also put the information down in the description box. Yeah, sorry, I was just reading over this. I haven't read this yet. So anyways, Tinkertopia. What is Tinkertopia? It is a craft reuse store for virtually anything and everything. Things I didn't even think could be used for craft supplies. They were using, like for example, they were using tennis ball containers to hold colored pencils. In the bin sections, they had tons and tons of bins, and I will include some pictures at the end of this video. I did not want to record in there just because it was pretty busy. And I wanted to be respectful and mindful of other people in there, and it was kind of tight quarters just because they did have so much. And it wasn't just modern day stuff. We're talking like stuff from the 60s and the 70s, and oh my goodness, I don't know where to start. But anyways, let's go back to those bins that I was just talking about. So everything was so well organized. They even had stuff like, there was one bin, it said Dungeons and Dragons, which I guess is that little, like, what is it, a role-playing game or something? I'm not super familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, but they had stuff in there that I guess you could make, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about Dungeons and Dragons, but that bin specifically had items in it that you could make stuff for that game. There was other things that were, you know, marked for this or for that. Everything was just so well. I mean, my mind is still like spinning with how much we saw when we walked in there. I just didn't know which way to go. Did I go straight? Did I go left? Did I go right? Well, I ended up going left because I saw the bags, and I ended up doing the humongous bulk bag, XXL, Lord, humongous bulk bag. For $19, and this sucker is full. This sucker is packed full. They had one whole wall when you walked in to the right. It was just all beads and bead making supplies, and I don't know if you can see my drawers up here. Imagine if each of those drawers were cut into fours, like little teeny tiny drawers. They had just stacks of bins like that you could open up and go through. Sorry, stuff got shifted around because I have not gone through this bag since we were there. So we're going to start off with the beads section. So it was very well marked. It would say, you know, included in bulk or not included in bulk, or it would have an individual price on it, like, whoops, like, so for example, these beads. This whole tube of little seed beads was only 89 cents. And it was very, very well marked. So you knew that it was not part of the bulk section. Here's another vial of seed beads that I paid 75 cents for all these. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Well, I guess that's the best we're going to get there. And then this one was a really good deal. This was $1.81. And this is so funny. It says Tinkertopia.com, sink, ship, beads, surplus. Look at this. There's a whole bunch of spacers in there. Very tiny seed beads. And this was only $1.81 for those. And then they had buttons. You could fill a bag. I don't remember what it was. I think it was it $2 or $3? Fill a bag with as many buttons as you can. Might have been $1.50. I don't remember. All I know is I spent just under $30 with the grab bag, the beads, and these. I think that was everything that was not included in the bulk bins. My little friend would like to come say hi. This is Mr. Noir, and he's not happy with me because I'm putting him on camera. But this is Noir. This is my daughter's cat. I've been babysitting him all week. He's got the purrs going on right now. Okay, hi. Okay, you can go down now. He was very curious. He kept looking up here at my camera, like, what's going on up there? Okay, so back to Tinkertopia. Baby food jars, glass jars, the lids, bottle caps, Lincoln logs, pencils, colored pencils, yarn, which I did look at. Nothing that I needed though. They had knitting needles galore from all different eras. Crochet hooks, which I did take a little gander at all of that, but it was nothing that I needed, and it was a little overwhelming because it was like a huge jar and everything was just shoved in there. I was just like, no, I wanted to just explore. I just wanted to keep going. I kept going back and forth, and the store's not huge, but for the size of the store that it is, they have a lot crammed in there. What else did they have in there? My goodness, my brain is just drawing such a blank right now. They have a wonderful website. I've been on their website. I've visited their website. Postcards, pictures, rubber stamps, the beads, which I just showed you. They had just a plethora of beads, just so many beads, like probably thousands, if not a million. I mean, it was just not just these little vials, but like I said, the little individual buckets of beads. What else was in there? Oh my gosh. They had like, they had kits made up that you could buy. One of them was, I think, a chain kit or something. I didn't really look into that, but it's like their own kit that they put together and then sell it as a kit, and you can make a specific project, which was amazing. This is a fantastic store, not just for crafters, but homeschool families. I wish we lived closer than 2.5 states away, because I would be there every week. Honestly, being a homeschool family, being a crafter, I would be there all the time. And I'm already planning my next trip back up to Washington, because not just that we have family up there, but this place is so much better. We have a craft reuse store here in Pasadena, and it's nice, but it wasn't as stocked as Tinkertopia was. If I had to pick between the two, I would pick Tinkertopia, hands down. It is just, yeah, can you tell I'm amazed. I'm in awe of how much I saw at that place. But without further ado, let's get in this bag, friends, and see what goodies we brought home with us, okay? So I want to start with this first because I was so excited about this. I even pulled it out and I showed it to my sister-in-law when we were in the car. This was part of the bulk bin stuff. Do you remember these things? I grew up with this kind of stuff. Look at that original price. 29 cents. And if you look on the back here, it is 1957. Yeah, 1957. And these were well loved. You can see that they are well loved. I'm only going to pull out one or two of these. Look at that. Oops, just dropped a piece. So these are just those little things that you would spray paint on your window at the holidays. There's Christmas ornaments in here. These are very brittle. These are definitely well loved. A little bit brittle. I may actually consider laminating them and then cutting out the designs on the inside just to preserve them a little bit. Just all the different little shapes and cutouts to use as stencils as well. But you can see, without me pulling every one of these out, look at that. That looks like carolers there. There's the star. So there's that. That was part of my bulk bin. And they had, oh my goodness, that's a lot of glitter I just realized came out of that bin. Oopsie. They had bins in the back, friends. Like barrels. Barrels of fabric and more fabric and felt. And I've been looking for really thick pieces of felt. I only found one in the bin. I did dig almost to the bottom of it. I was desperate, but look at how thick that one piece of felt is. It's just a little, that's okay. This will work for what I want to do. But yeah, you can just see how thick that felt is. Look at that. I have not found felt this thick in any of my stores that I've gone to. Maybe online you can buy it, but I'm not sure. And then scrapbook items galore. I was so ecstatic about all this. This was all part of the bulk bin. These are rub-ons. And it comes with the directions and a little popsicle stick for the rub-ons, which I'm going to have to wrap that because I cannot stand this touch, the feel of popsicle sticks or anything like that. So there's that. I actually have something, this thingy. It's called a bone folder. And this is made of plastic. And this is wonderful for rub-ons and creasing edges of stuff. So I'll probably use that for these. So there was that. And then I am always looking for letter stickers, and I refuse to pay Michael's prices of, I think they're about $7 for the same kind of pack. There is a few missing out of this, I noticed, but that's, actually, no, there's not. Or maybe there is. It doesn't matter. Either way, but look at this. Nice big, these are recollections, which is Michael's. So this was, again, part of my bulk bag. I fell in love with these. I have ideas for these little stamps. This just reminds me of my childhood and just vintage. I saw these right away and they went in my bag right away. And we are at 15 minutes, friends. I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a long video. I don't care. I'm excited. Look at all these heart stickers. If you don't know, I love hearts. I love the color pink. And this color here, which is like a burgundy. Just, yeah, those went in my bag really quick. And then I also found, hold on, I'm dropping stuff. I forgot how much I shoved in here, guys. Okay, all right. And then we have, these are more stickers, the Tinkertopia, which you can, I don't have anything to stick behind this. Let's try that. So, more hearts. Tinkertopia, as you know, I think is Michael's and Walmart, maybe? So there's those. And then I found these for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is my favorite, one of my favorite holidays of the year, next to Christmas. And you'll find out about that in a later video. Look at this. Do you think I went heart happy or something? And I do have plans for all of that. And then, that's not all the hearts, friends. Some more of those. Those. I don't think I need hearts for a while, right? And these were all part of the bulk. And then these are just the same kind again. These were all in an envelope together. Oh, hey, and guess what? There's more. I didn't realize that. There's more. But wait, there's more. And it's hearts. Oh. So I will keep this because this cardboard insert is also wonderful for reusing for crafting. Okay, I'm going to go off camera for a second because I'm about to pull out like a bunch, and I mean a bunch of Lincoln Logs. Do you know how expensive Lincoln Logs are in the store right now? I hadn't even been to the back of the store at this point, and my husband took our little guy with him, and they went and explored the back of the store. Oh, and they also had cassette tapes, and I think there was 8-track tapes and vinyls and stuff that just couldn't be played anymore, but could be reused for a craft. And they had CDs, like blank CDs. So I did not know they had Lincoln Logs in the back of the store. And my first question was, well, is it part of the bulk bags? Because, you know, I was on a budget in there. My budget was about $30 because I wanted to have money for our other thrifting adventures for that day, which was the Value Village, which was featured in Tuesday's video, I think it was, as well as that Goodwill store, which, if you remember that green box that I bought, that is going to be used to store the beads that I bought at Tinkertopia, as well as the buttons. So anyways, back to the whole Lincoln Log thing. I have been wanting Lincoln Logs for this little guy for a long time because he loves to build. Loves to build. And my husband right away said, yeah, they're part of the bulk bin. Let's, you know, the bulk bag. So I, at this point, had only filled half my bag. And you will be surprised when I keep going because this video is probably going to be almost an hour long by the time we're done. But anyways. So I right away made a V-line to the back. And I was like, yeah, let's just do this. Let's just get as much as we can in there, right? Look at this. And these are all sizes. So you've got flat ones. You've got the long ones. So when you make a nice log cabin with that. I'm going to throw these on your bed, okay, buddy? Oh, no, I'm losing them all. He's still awake because we did a late night Target run and a late night Michael's run. That one, Michael's run, will be in next Tuesday's video. So there's those. Yeah, he's down there building. So we got some more long ones. But anyways, going back to buying these brand new. More here. They are, for a decent set, they run about $30. If I can buy them used and know they're in good condition, I'm going to. But look at this. He also found a roof that he can put on there. This was all part of it. And they have Legos. Little Lego pieces. Buddy, can I have your little Lego ship real quick so I can use that for the video? I'll give it right back to you. I know how special this is. So one of the things he was doing when I was looking around, when my husband had him, was he was going through the Lego bin to see what he could build. And he built a little Lego jet. These are all Lego pieces. This was part of the bulk stuff. And this has stayed, well, pretty much intact for the whole trip. It did break in half a couple of times, but he pieced it back together. So here's your Lego thingy on the bed, okay? So again, they had the roof pieces. And these are all Tinker Lincoln Log pieces. I've got Tinker on my mind because of Tinkertopia. So there's that. This one's really cool that he found in the bin. And look at, there's even a green flat one, a yellow one. So there's, put your Lego thing back up on the shelf, honey. Go put your Lego thing away. There's some more. I'm telling you, I went crazy on these. Here is another little, this is county jail. Another little roof that he can build with. Some more. And they just have the two holes, the two things on each side. Oh, and he found this. This is part of what he found. It's just a little part of it. Looks like a front of a house, maybe, because it's got like a porch on there. This reminds me a lot of New Orleans. If you've never been to New Orleans, you want to know what I'm talking about. Down in the French Quarter. I had so much fun there. That's another story for another time. And no, it did not involve drinking or partying or anything like that. There's just a funny story to it. Maybe I'll tell you all on Table Talk Tuesday. If I remember. Alright. And then we found some of just the single ones. This is like an old wooden handle from something, but it can still be used for building. So there's those. You're going to need to get a gallon-sized bag probably from the kitchen for those. Here is a saloon piece. And then if you flip it around, it says General Store. And these are, I'm pulling out just literally handfuls of the tiny ones right now. Oh, some more little building pieces that he found. I quite honestly forgot everything that we threw in here. This is another Lego piece with what looks like a little purple bow that was stuck in the Lego piece. I'm not going to give that to him though, because that is a cat choking hazard. I just put that in my drawer for now. Oh, and then they had a whole bin of cars. So this was part of the bulk bin as well. Or the bulk bag. Alright, so now I can pull this up to my lap. Give him all these other... Oh yeah, and then they had a whole bin of cutting scissors for scrapbooking and paper piecing. I have an entire set of these in my room, but these two, I don't think I had anything like these. And if I do, that's okay. But these were part of the bulk thing as well. They had ribbon. Lots of ribbon. So I grabbed that for the holidays. This is USA Vacation, one sheet of stickers, summer memories. This is all like the states and stuff like that. I thought this would be fun for all of our travel adventures, states that we've been to and that kind of thing. And then, so this was really cool. Sorry for the crinkles. I have the bag in my lap. This was really cool. I personally love stationery, especially if it's blank cards and whatnot. So, excuse me, on some of the bins, they had where it would say like 20 cents a piece or included in bulk bag. So you could just buy one or get as many as you wanted and throw them in the bulk bag. So I grabbed, these are just blank note cards. I love having these, especially if I'm sending out a happy mail to somebody or just a thinking of you. These are just really pretty cards. So I got a couple of those. Oh, I guess I got more than that. I have another one here. I wanted to get all of them, but I didn't want to be greedy and take all the cards that were like this, save them for somebody else. So I think I took half. They had like 6 of them, and I took 3 of them. Oh, I guess I found more scissors too. So I guess I got 3 pairs of scissors, unless there's more hiding in here. All right, and then perler beads. We call them melty beads. They're in the store known as perler beads. They had an entire, like, you could buy buckets of the perler beads. I did not, because I already have so many of them. But they had the plates, which I know we don't have a whole bunch of the different fun plates. So our little guy found a person. And then I found a teddy bear. And I love this one that I found. It's a horse. And that was all part of the bulk bag. Oh, and then there's a heart. There's that. And I'll do a video on the melty beads closer to the holidays, because they make really fun gifts. I did it for my best friend's birthday one year. She was turning, I think it's when she was turning 40. We did 40 gifts, and you open one every day leading up to your birthday. And I did a lot of melty bead projects, and she just loved it. Colored pencils, also in the bulk bin. They had so many colored pencils. So this one's just, I'm going to give this one to our little guy here. Crayola, it's brown. I am keeping all of the Prismacolors, though. They had tons of Prismacolors, so here's another Crayola. Prismacolor, Prismacolor, Prismacolor. And these are all the same 916 for Prismacolor. And you're probably wondering, why so many yellow? You can never have too many colored pencils, but these are all unsharpened. These are, like I said, these are Canary Yellow, number 916 Prismacolor. I don't know if that's going to show up on here or not. But anyway, so these were part of that bulk bag. Those are mine. I'm giving all of the Pentek and Crayolas to our little guy, because, you know, he loves to color and draw too. This is a Crayola watercolor. He'll have fun with that. Those are so smooth to color with. If you've never colored with the watercolor colored pencils, highly recommend it. This is another Prismacolor, Indigo Blue PC 901. I don't know if this is going to show up at all. There it is. So there's that. So these, I'm keeping, like I said, all the Prismacolors. I went so far as I pulled the entire bin. It was for 6 of the tall cans from tennis balls full of colored pencils, and I pulled the entire crate of them out, and I went through all 6 of those containers. And then, so these are all what my grandson's getting. Do you want to go put these in your little drawing bin over there? No, you want to do it? Okay, we'll do that later. All right, so, oh, he's got more Legos in here. More Legos, I didn't realize that. Here you go. I threw them up on the bed. Look by your roof. Look by the brown roof right there in the red piece.
Oh.
Yep. Just some more Lincoln logs. We are coming down to the end of the bag, finally. But what is in here for me to still show you is pretty amazing. Here. Alright. So, let me pull all these out so I'm not crinkling the bag. I'm sorry if I'm shaking you guys. I have my tripod literally propped on a box, and on top of that box is my Kindle to give it stability. Let's pray I don't knock y'all over, okay? I'm running out of room. Here, do you want to use this bag for your stuff? I don't need that bag anymore. Okay? Go ahead. Go ahead. Alright, so they had rubber stamps galore. And I love rubber stamps for journaling, for scrapbooking, for card making, just to stamp an envelope when you're sending a card to somebody. It's just a little personal note to say I'm thinking about you, right? So most of these are from the company Stampin' Up. Most of them are brand new or very gently used. This one says 2007 Stampin' Up. It's a little Christmas tree, and you can see I did check the back of them to make sure they were in good condition or well cleaned, well taken care of. This one is just a basic stamp that says 'Tis the season to be jolly. And again, very gently used, well cared for. This is a 2002 Stampin' Up! Happy Easter. And I like these plain ones like this because you can stamp them and then you can kind of build around the saying itself, like, you know, drawing something or flowers or whatever for the scene. This is another Stampin' Up! Does not have a year on it. It says a little something, a little something, a little something. So there's that, and there's the back of it. And this one is a 2007 Stampin' Up! And it's just snowflakes, so this will make a good border. So there's that. And then this is just a cute little to and from, again, 2007 Stampin' Up! Okay. And this next one's really adorable. This made me think of my best friend and I. Yeah, the wording is cut off on here. I think it's Stampin' Up! As well. But look at that. How adorable is that? And you know what? Her birthday's coming up, so I'm going to be making her birthday card soon. And you can guarantee that'll be in there. So there's that. 2007 Stampin' Up! Says 'Tis the season. Okay. Thinking of you, which is perfect because I'm actually getting ready to send a card out to my best friend's parents. And then we have 1999 Stampin' Up! So this is 25 years old. A gift for you. And whoever had all these stamps must not have used them or whatever. 2007 Stampin' Up! Okay. And then 2007 Stampin' Up! As well. And this one I thought was just so cute. My daughter's going to love this one. A snowman. But again, they just had so much stuff. I mean, so much. I completely forgot, like I said, opening this bag of stuff is like getting a present at Christmas or on your birthday or something, because I completely forgot everything that I had purchased. And because, you know, it was it was a week ago. A week ago today that we went, and it's crazy how fast the time has flown by. So if you have never heard of a craft reuse store, all you got to do is go to Google search and just type the area you're in and just type craft reuse stores. Something is going to come up. I know, like I said, for us, when I type that in, I get like my regular thrift stores around here, but then I also get the one in Pasadena, which is called I don't remember. But I went there just about a year ago, almost a year ago. I went to the one in Pasadena, California, which is part of Southern California. And that one's a little over an hour away from me. The name of it's on the tip of my tongue and it escapes me. But anyways, yeah. So we're at about 35 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't be afraid to buy your craft supplies used. Check your local thrift stores every time you go. You just never know what you're going to find. You have to just kind of walk in with an open mind and just, what can I use that's in my budget in this thrift store? You know, what can I upcycle? What can I, you know, yeah, this has become my new craze, is to go to thrift stores while I'm on vacation, or to find craft reuse stores. Like I said, I'm already ready to go back to Tinkertopia, and it's going to probably be another like 6 months before we go back up there, but that's okay. But yeah, don't be afraid to explore your world. I mean, everything that's at our fingertips can be reused for some kind of craft or hobby or something. Yeah, let your imagination go wild. As I'm sitting here watching him play with these Tinker toy, these Lincoln Logs and the houses and all that stuff. Be careful so you don't break it, okay? It's probably just going to sit on top, honey. Here, bring it to me and let me see if I can help you. So, yeah. And don't be afraid to spend time in these stores either. Don't just, you know, walk in and be like, okay, yeah, we'll get one or two things and then we'll go. I did not realize this, but look at this, friends. This roof and this are Lego pieces of some sort. I don't know if it's like official Lego or just like one of those things, but anyways, yeah. So do what I did. I literally kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I would revisit the same bins and I would find new stuff in there that I had missed over the first time. Yeah, but definitely go check out your area and see. Get out there and just go thrifting. You will be surprised. Coffee mugs, glass jars, that can all be repurposed. The best way to clean glass, just a heads up, if you get like clear glass items, rubbing alcohol. You want to get like, I think it's 90%. I don't know, but that's the best way to clean any kind of glass and get all the yuck off of them, because I do a lot of Mod Podging on glass plates that I buy at Dollar Tree, and I add fabric to them, and I'll show you that in another video towards the holidays as well. But using rubbing alcohol that you would buy just in your first aid section, that's that and cotton balls. That's how you clean it. So anyways, friends, with that, I just keep rambling because I'm so passionate about saving money and repurposing somebody else's stuff as they think might be junk or something, you know. But don't be afraid to explore. So again, this video is a little bit longer than my normal videos, but I had to show you all the goodness, and this is just a small fraction of it. So if you're ever in the Tacoma, Seattle, Tacoma area of Washington, look up Tinkertopia. Their hours of operation are 10 to 6 Monday to Saturday, and Sundays from 12 to 5. You can also check on their website. They're also on Facebook, they are on Twitter, and they are on Instagram. So they are right down there in downtown Tacoma, near the University of Washington Tacoma location. So yeah, again, I'll put their I will put their information in the description box of this video. I will include some pictures at the end. But for now, friends, I'm gonna go. Remember, I love you. God loves you. Be kind to others. And get out there and explore. Just get crafty, friends. Fall's coming. And you know what that means? That means leaves. That means leaf rubbings and tracings. Just get out there and explore. God has given us so much to be crafty with out there. So, anyways, I'm going to go. And I will see you in a bonus video on Friday. Bye, guys.